Today on the show, we have a birth vlog that you're about to see very soon in like the next few seconds. Hi everyone, my name is Legaci-allong, the natural birth queen, and you are watching an episode on Legacy's Baby Story, where we share unmedicated birth stories to shift the way that you give birth.
Your DNA was put in place to create a different face.
And then after you watch the birth vlog, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I chose to share with you guys this birth vlog. Alrighty guys, without further ado, if you're new to the channel, click that red juicy button down below. It says subscribe. You help me, I help you, and together we will grow. Play that video.
Caught up in the mess of it all. In a slide was sent to dissolve. We're all here to put on a show. That's one way we have it involved. Caught up in the mess of it all. In a slide was sent to dissolve. We're all here to put on a show. That's one way we have it involved.
Taken for fools, 'cause the system is cruel. Testing our limits till we shake, shaping our brains in all the same way. Don't be afraid to step out of this one-way lane. Your DNA was put in place to create a different face. We run into this something unknown. What's the sign without a little burn? We're drifting.
Caught up in the mess of it all.
How
In life was sent to dissolve. We all here to put on a show. That's one way we have it involved. Caught up in the mess of it all. In this life was sent to dissolve. We all here to put on a show. That's one way we have it involved.
probably guess why I decided to share that video with you guys. I believe this woman did an amazing job. Her ability to really engage with her family and include her family within her birth was absolutely amazing. And that is why I decided to share this story with you guys, because I truly believe that a family birth helps to strengthen the family, and it helps to get your children to see birth in a different way than the media perceives it to be. It's not just about us, it's also about the generation after us. And I believe that bringing kids into a birth is very difficult, but sometimes can be absolutely beautiful and rewarding. One of the main reasons why I screamed during my birth when I was about to give birth to the baby was because my house is very big, and if you talk at a normal level upstairs, nobody downstairs will hear you. And previously, me and Prince had discussed that he wanted to be there to help birth the baby. And so that was something that was really important to me. I really wanted him to be there when the baby was born. And so when I did my second push, he was all the way downstairs. It was a mixture of wow, I wasn't expecting that ring of fire at that specific time, and baby's about to be here, and if Prince doesn't know, he's gonna miss this whole thing, and the whole point of my kids being there when the baby was born was gonna be gone. And so the scream was definitely elevated so that they can hear me downstairs. And believe it or not, as soon as I let go of that scream, all I heard was doo, 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 doo. The kids were running up the stairs. They were there in literally seconds after that scream, and they were right there beside the tub. And Prince looked over and he was like, baby, and he saw the baby's head sticking out, and I just felt like sparkles and jitters all over my body, just knowing that this moment was about to happen exactly how I dreamt it to be. Next contraction, I pulled the baby up to my chest, and as I was pulling the baby out, I looked over, and in Prince's eyes, I saw him looking at the baby, and I saw him see life come out of his mom for the very first time. And it was almost like, you know that emoji where you see someone's mind blowing? I saw his mind blow in his eyes. And I will never forget that moment. And that moment truly means so much for me, that I was able to provide him a memory of what life truly looks like that is not shown on TV. Some quick tips about involving your kids within your birth. Alrighty, tip number one is this is something that I do, and you can have an elected individual, a family member, a very close friend, a sister, an aunt, who you already want to be at your birth, but you give them the job of handling the kids. So if the kids need a drink of juice, if the kids need a sip of water, if the kids need to go to the toilet and they need a little bit of help, that person is the elected individual to handle all those small tasks. You want to make sure that this person is okay with natural home birth, because it's all about energy, guys, especially when you're giving birth. Like, every energy in that room is important, and you don't want someone who cannot stay calm and trust in your body and trust in nature, because that's gonna put extra pressure on you. So basically what I'm trying to say is that mom or mother-in-law or sister or aunt, whoever it is, who's like, you are crazy for doing this, you should go to the hospital, this is nuts, leave them out of it. Pick somebody who's definitely understanding your mindset. Alrighty guys, tip number two, you gotta really decide, do I want my kids really involved in this birth, or do I want them to just play with their toys, watch a movie, and enjoy me when it's done? You really got to make that decision right straight off in the beginning, because knowing what they are going to do helps you to plan their day. Yes, you want to plan their day out before birth comes. So if you know that they're going to be super involved in the birth, you got to let them know what tasks they're going to be doing. So if they're going to be helping mommy stay busy, then you can play with them while you're in your active or early phases of labor. If you want them to help fill up the birth pool, then you can tell them, okay, when mommy says to fill up the birth pool, that's what your job is. You're gonna make sure that the water is nice and warm for mommy. But if they don't want to be involved within the birth, or you don't want them to be involved in the birth, then you gotta have a select agenda of things you want them to do. So that means in the morning, they're gonna brush their teeth, wash their face, eat their breakfast, do all of that. Then in the afternoon, they are going to watch a selected movie that you have that's about having a new baby brother or a new baby sister. And then they're going to play with their toys, with this brand new race car track that you just bought them, or a new Barbie house that you just bought them that they only get to open on the day that the baby is born. And that way you can keep them busy during labor. Tip number 3, food. Like, that is so important, because I know a lot of you guys moms know if you have more than one kid, their number one phrase is, "Mommy, I'm hungry," even if they just ate 3 seconds ago. And so you want to make sure that you have a table with finger food, cut up fruits, strawberries, grapes, watermelons, crackers, little sandwiches, water, juice box, all accessible at their fingertips, you know, so that they can just grab it on their own. And if the kids say, "Daddy, I'm thirsty," you can just pop them a water bottle. "Daddy, I'm hungry," pop, give them some fruit snacks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that food situation pre-planned. And here's an additional tip. Already have dinner planned for that day, so that when the baby is born, dinner is already frozen in the fridge. Daddy can put it in the oven, or you can order food as well, but you don't want to have to worry about going in the kitchen at all. My 3 tips for involving the kids within the home birth. If you guys have any other questions or any video suggestions that you want me to do, feel free to message me on Instagram at legaci-allong. That's LEGACIALLONG. Thank you guys for all the positive words and all the positive encouragement. I will see you guys in the next video, but before you do, I want you to scroll down that red button that says subscribe. If it's still red, it should be gray. So click it, that way you're subscribed to all of our videos when we post content. So without further ado, if you're new to this channel, click that red juicy button down below. It says subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. And if you want more information about natural home birth, unmedicated birth, or unassisted birth, I do have a birth course where you will have a more in-depth relationship with me and receive exclusive content. So if you're interested in that, head to my website, valubu.com. That's VALUBU.com. The links are always in the description.